Howdy folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with the continuation of Gris, while very, very, very tired. Yeah, so I have fallen behind on the pre-records. I had like a week buffer, and things got busy, and then my motivation kind of went a little lower because I tend to work a lot better with a buffer. So even though this is a lovely game that I've been wanting to get back to, I keep like revenge. I've heard is like revenge. Ah, wow, words. Revenge procrastination, where it's like, oh, you feel that you didn't do enough during the day, so then you like spend more time sort of up at night not doing stuff, trying to like take control back, even though you aren't. And I think that's kind of what's been happening the past few nights. But we're here. Woo! We'll continue our adventure for a little bit. Get the ball rolling. So we've done red and green? Green, because green gave us the vines, that's it. So I'm assuming the last one will be yellow? Oh, and we figured out how to... Oh, I can't remember how to... Okay, so the X button lets us turn into a block. Yeah. Yeah. God, this game is so pretty. Like, there... I say that... Oh! Okay, phew. Me, oh, the cute things, I hope we can't crush them. Immediately checks to see whether or not we can. I guess to just kind of rip off the band-aid. Wow. Oh, the ground here. A part of this, so we can also go to the right, but I don't know how far. I don't know which is the irreversible part. But, man, I say that a lot of the games we play are so pretty. And I don't think that should diminish, any given one of them. That's... I try to be fairly restrictive in the praise I give out, because I think if you just say, oh, this is gorgeous and that's gorgeous and oh, this is super fun and that's super fun, there's a certain point where it's like, well, what does that mean if everything is? But part of that is just making sure that you can provide a deeper critique of it. You don't necessarily need to be negative to be critical. But all of this is to say, I think there's a lot of the games we've played have a sort of ambient charm. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We can't go to the right. It blocked us off. So, haha. Joke's on me. All right. Retrace our steps and bask. I think that... yeah, a lot of them, like, I think of Hollow Knight, I think of Rain World, and I think even of Undertale, like with some of the city background scenes. And I think a lot of those were gorgeous from the environment, not necessarily strictly the visuals. Like, I enjoyed the visuals, but I enjoyed the feeling that the visuals were creating. And I do enjoy the feeling created by these visuals. I mean, like, we're walking through this forest that feels so alien because of the different colors and shapes, but there's so much depth because it's using the... someone very kindly helped us figure out the term for these different layers of... We've got the foreground layer, the mid, and then, like, background layer. It looks like there might even be... So we've got the plane we're moving in, we've got the foreground... Oh, so, okay, so layer we're moving on, layer +1, the thing we're behind, and then the tree layer in front. Also cool that we can go down here. And then behind us, so we've got like where the square tree is. we've got the tree that's going behind it and overlapping, and then like deeper trees plus the sun. So we've got so many different layers here. And it creates this gorgeous, gorgeous amount of depth. But a lot of what is really nice about this game is just, like, this still image I would have as a print on my fridge. A lot of the other games, I wouldn't necessarily want a print of it, right? They are creating an atmosphere that is lovely, but it's not necessarily lovely on its standalone self, whereas this game, it creates the lovely ambiance too, but it's just so visually stunning that it's a different kind of gorgeous. And that's super neat. I love stuff that's stylized like that, willing to take such I won't even necessarily say risks, but willing to commit to saying something with its style rather than trying to appeal necessarily to the broadest market possible. Because I think, I've talked about this last time, I think that a lot of the stuff that stands out the most to me has something unique to it, right? It's saying something about itself. It's not just trying to be photorealistic and sort of inoffensive. So there is something up there, but for the life of me, I don't think we have the tools to reach it, because so those trees look like maybe they should phase in, but I don't think we've got a way to make them phase in, and the only thing that I can think of really right now is, yeah, going block form. So, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So I don't know if it's intended to play it again to get some of these things, or if I'm just missing them. I think there were a few where I definitely just missed them, but we'll find out. Nope. Oh, there was someone, I remember, I was watching a video talking about Woo! Oh! Cute chittering noises. Oh! Little block man! Oh, and I forgot. So one of these buttons, I can't remember which, has a start to try and sing? B. Okay. But that's a whole separate conversation of the use of color and bringing color back to the world being a very sort of intensely visual thing, while it seems that the protagonist that we're playing as, I don't know if there's an accepted community name, I would probably end up calling her. No, because Gris obviously refers to the world and the color, right? Because it's Spanish for gray, so I don't know. I don't know what we would call her. I should think about this. But oh, I've distracted myself, and I have even fewer. Oh, the little cute man in the foreground. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, so got sidetracked on the, sort of very personal, the protagonist having the personal sort of like voice as a medium of expression, while the world is using color, and those being two very, see, again, like with her under the leaves, like this would be beautiful. I would probably want it without necessarily that much in the foreground, but like, so many of these could be gorgeous prints. We were talking about, that's right, there was a video I was watching that was talking about a style of like art made for corporate settings that I believe was in some way associated with Google, but it's the sort of like very big, blocky, very colorful people where it's so intentionally trying to make them not look like any particular person to avoid any sort of like concerns about bias and so on and so forth, that it's just so it tries so hard to not look like anyone that it doesn't look like anyone, and it feels kind of soulless. And for the sake of corporate communication, that's probably fine. I don't think that corporate communication necessarily needs to be soulful, that it necessarily needs to have, you know, a whole bunch of love and effort put into the art. It can be, you know, it in the same way. I guess there are some folks that care a lot about fonts, but, you know, I'm not at least a huge font person. And I think it's totally fine that not every letter of a book is illuminated, right? And, you know, that's obviously a bit farcical, but, you know, I think the principle is there of corporate communication can be just that. It can be purely for the sake of communication. But I think that there are a lot of art styles like that, that moving beyond corporate communication are becoming more and more common in the products themselves, and it contributes towards a very gray, bland world. Funny, you know, given the name of the game, right? Gray. But yeah, so I am always a fan when an art style is actually a style and it's evocative and it's trying to be art. Which is funny because I struggle a lot with a lot of like artistic appreciation. I've been to art museums with friends who do a lot of art, and it's a really neat experience. I love getting to see how they feel about stuff, but I always feel like I appreciate art wrong, almost. Ooh, that seems like so that seems like a way to go forward irreversibly. So let's see what's up further. I don't know. I always feel like I'm appreciating it wrong because there's a lot of, I think, whoops. I think I often miss out on a lot of the like depth of the styles that are being used and the different ways that folks are tweaking their mediums. In the same way that I think that I am a terrible, terrible, terrible listener of classical music. Because I don't play instruments, I don't understand a great deal of it, and okay. We need to go back and forth there, I think. But as a result, I think I miss out on a huge amount of the depth and variety in classical music. So it's just, I don't know, it's interesting to me because I do have artistic preferences. As I've mentioned, I have found that I do tend to like things that are on the more, there we go, we got one at least. I have a tendency to like things that are on the more muted end of the spectrum. But I think one of the art styles that really speaks to me, I can't tell you exactly why, but the sort of the ukiyo-e woodblock print art style. It is the only when I play Magic the Gathering on the Arena client. Vroom! Oh, square apple! Nom 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 nom. Whoop. Let me shake you out. Maybe we need to shake other apples out. No, okay, they're following. Okay. Interesting. I tend to avoid buying skins or not aesthetics. What is the word that I'm thinking of? Can't remember. It's on not the tip of my brain. But cosmetics, there we go. I tend to avoid buying cosmetics a great deal, but one of the only ones that I've spent any amount of in-game currency on, and in fact I actually did spend some real-world money to make sure that I would be able to get, were for one of the, I think of it as a recent set. It's not actually that recent, but Kamigawa Neon Dynasty had some full art basic lands in the ukiyo-e style, and in particular there was a snowy mountain and a rainy swamp art, because there were two pieces of art. There was so each basic land type had two pieces of art. Okay. And so those two I absolutely adored. And so those were worth it to me. And they're in this gorgeous ukiyo-e style. And I visited one of the times I've been to an art museum, they had a collection of ukiyo-e. Ooh. You've gotten apples. Oh, we fed the little man, and he let us touch his little branch. Ooh, all right. Let's go. But they had an ukiyo-e exhibit, which was gorgeous, because I love that style so much. I think it's because it's very bold and uses a very limited color palette. I think is part of why, but that's also, I see that in some like modern art where it doesn't. So I guess it's also that I enjoy the subjects that are drawn, painted. I guess depicted is probably the safest way to refer to it. Interesting. So, I don't know. This is not the same as ukiyo-e, but there's a oh my god, Buddy's helping out so much. But yeah, I guess there's a certain amount of it feels a little reminiscent of how things are depicted. It scratches a similar itch to me. Not quite the same, but similar. I don't know. We've talked about that on some streams before. Woo! Yeah. Oh, so he can follow along. Aw. But you know, if there's anybody out there, got any like favorite artists that you think are cool and you would maybe recommend? Because I don't know, like, I would like to appreciate some of the classic paintings more, but I have struggled. I need to ask. Part of it, I need to make notes because I know my memory's terrible, and yet. Oh! Wait, our buddy mirrored us? Oh my god! Oh! That's so cool! But I should check with him because there was an artist that he really liked that I did kind of enjoy, but for the life of me, I cannot remember. Feed Apple, feed Apple. He's such a good boy. He deserves all the apples. Give him all the apples. Yo. Oh, and then we fall. By our powers combined. Yeah. Yeah. Aww. We sail through an unknown forest with a newly made friend. The little apple man. Oh, he doesn't want that apple? Or do we need to fetch him and bring him to the apple? Oh, okay. He's okay. I was like, wait, no, did he die? No! But now he'll grab apple? Yeah! Apple boy, apple boy. I don't know if giving him more apples does anything, but it certainly does improve my enjoyment and gives me the joy of feeding the little strange man. We go, we go. Open sesame. Ah, he shows us that it is open. Or... oh! Nope, we just don't get to follow. Goodbye, friend. I hope you enjoyed your apples. So long and thanks for all the apples. Feels like somewhere out there that should be a good quote. Don't know where, but somewhere. Oh, that reminds me of eyes. I guess we should approach the weird eye thing. Not typically good advice. Generally speaking, I would, in fact, recommend against approaching the weird eye thing. But for the time being, I suspect it's useful. So we can do a return journey. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, okay, and we don't have to pick one side or the other really to go down if we can just run across this. Okay. Okay. Zoom, zoom. Oh! A rounder boy. Whoa. Okay. Oh! More of them. So these ones are inhabiting more like pottery. Okay. Pottery mans. Very cute. A little sad. So we've seen that there are sort of hermit crab-like creatures that do that, but this seems a bit different. But it does certainly seem that in general, I just gave myself a little heart attack. I sat down. Oh. I set down my controller. So this game gives you feedback. The controller sometimes vibrates. I have a hard desk surface. It is made of plastic and is not necessarily hollow, but not... it resonates a lot. So I set the controller down and then it started vibrating, and that was a very loud noise, and I hope I did not wake up the other people in my household, because that would be very rude. Oh, it's quite warm where I am right now. It's the night and it's cooled off. Oh, they go as we jump. Interesting. No, not the yawns, not the eepy. Yawning Johann, yawn Han. But yeah, so I'm quite warm and was already a little bit sweaty, and now I'm in like a sort of cold sweat. Ugh. I don't remember where I was going with any of this. Big tree, big tree, big tree, big tree. Uh-oh. Okay, oh, but we can retry. Good. Oh, the music cutting off. I'm getting flashbacks to, Jump King, getting to the final tower and getting the super rad music. Oh. Yeah, wait. No! And it just stopping. Which I do find quite amusing. Okay. So that gets rid of both. Okay. So first let's do this one. So we got one. We get the second one. So we need to get onto the second tree bit. I don't think just jumping from a greater height will... Oh, wait. Yeah, but we can walk, Johann. Durr. Dingus Han. Dingus Han. But yay, we did it. We got the things. All the things. Definitely didn't abandon anything early on. Ah! So we've got, so green has one set of mechanics and red the other, so I wonder if that will sort of continue where each color has like its own sort of feel or like take on every mechanic. Kind of like how in Magic, almost every color can do a little bit of everything, but they have specialties, and when they do sort of bleed outside it, they have certain ways in which they do that. Wait, hold A? Oh, that's some intense music. Oh, wait, we got a boosty. We got a boosty. Yo. Oh, we can fly. Oh my god. That's super sick. Even just a little increase of mobility presents so many options. No. All of which I shall squander. You think you're doing me a favor? Wrong. I just suck. No! Oh my god, I really do just suck. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of how Hollow Knight slowly introduced the movement mechanics over time as like unlockables, and that I do think worked very well. I think that created a very neat way of progressing. It seems like, I mean, obviously there's a number of things that do that. That was just, I think, the first game that used stuff like that as a progression marker that I have personally interacted with. So that's what I think of. Oh! And they boost. Oh, wait. No, what if I wanted to go more? Oh. And I'm missing all the things. That reminds me, we'll need to play it at some point, but using some of the ambient environment to get more out of it, it's making me think a bit of Journey, because there's some lovely little boyos that you can go near to help you go super far. No. Okay. Bam. There we go. So it's teaching us about doing it delayed, I think. Okay. Oh, we need to time it. Okay. No. Maybe we can do it from over here. Maybe we can climb up? Nope, we just have to learn. We must do good. Ah, almost. I just need to hit A again. Okay. Now we're here. Oh, and then we do it again on the top. I've lost all concept of where we are in relation to other things. That's okay. We wander. But this does not mean that we are lost. Also, that was so cool and very pro. Timing I had on that? Yo. Oh man, I know I said I was tired, but man, I can tell that I sound it too. I don't think I'm always like the highest energy personality, but I think I'm usually more high energy than this. There we go. Don't know if that was the intended, but it is now. It's intended to me. Oh. Smash-shitty-doo. Woohoo! Do we ascend? I guess we ascend. Warm. A field of them! We climb. Oh? A statue whose face is covered. Fascinating. Okay. Oh, whoa. Doesn't look like those ones are letting me jump up, but wow. So we're in this, again, big abandoned city with a lot of statues. What happened? Oh, Doi smashed this. But what happened to this society? Why is it in ruins? What do we have to do with it? Intriguing. Intriguing. I guess either side would have worked. I just need to remember. So, hair covering her face, crying as she steps down from the pedestal. Okay. Okay. Oh, are they... Is there like a timer component? I was gonna say, not making the mistake of setting down my controller. Whoa. Oh my god. Giant bird. Oh! It is not happy with us. I don't know why it's not happy with us, but it's very not happy with us. Oh, and it's chasing. I was going to say, learn from the tools that we have. We've got this. Away with ye antagonisty bird. Waha, we have learned how to advance in the face of such onslaughts, which is a fun way to build on it. So I'm curious if there's going to be a new kind of similar thing, if we'll get some sort of new revelation on how this new jumping mechanic works. Okay. I'm not currently seeing a sign of the bird. Doesn't mean it's not there. Okay. Also, what are these things that can form into the bigger structure of the bird? I mean, I can see the utility for survival, but what are they? Why is this the most advantageous strategy? Uh-oh. Whoop. I really thought I pressed it, but apparently not. Oh, it's a very pretty creature, though. Oh, it's waiting for me. Wow. Okay. So I need to be better, I see. Ah, we can use our little coat boosty. Oh, and bell make noise. Very observant, Johann. A bell making noise, unheard of. Jingle, 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 jangle. Oh, you can feel it moving. Where are you gonna appear from, bud? You're going to startle me, aren't you? Oh, okay, break this. Oh, hello. I wonder if maybe the boost that we just, the boost across is going to be what's considered novel. Okay. It's funny, the bird seems angry, and yet at the same time, it hasn't directly hurt us. It's messed with us, but usually in ways that are required to be beneficial. Maybe we need to try and block our way up? And then that will allow us to reset. No! Okay. I was on the right track. So either we need to block it up or be faster. Ah! We need to reset there, I think. But I'm letting it go too far. Boom, 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 boom. The music is gorgeous, but far more urgent than I actually feel. Oh, I see, because we're trying to stand there. So maybe we need to block it up on the tree. Ah, okay. Yes, that will work, though. That is what we need to do. We just need to time it better. I wasn't sure if it would blow on us again, and the answer was it absolutely will. There we go. Look at us go. We're doing it. We figured it out. Surely the fastest that anyone ever has. Ha 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 ha. Calm. I don't trust the calm. I expect danger and violence. Okay. We ascend! See, was it mean? Or was it just trying to say hi? It does not look very bird-like from this angle. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Big, long, young. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of secrets. But we already know that we missed one in this level, and I apparently don't have a whole lot of mental fortitude for poking around at the moment. But we're seeing more of the story, and we're doing more stuff. I have to assume it will allow us to come back at some point. And if not, I will either look it up or do a second run through and just show off those bits most likely. We shall see. Oh! So it's there to assist us in some way. So what can we do? We can go into block mode for a bit. Oh, that's almost constant. Okay. Wow, okay, so no going too close. Oh, but that made it go away? Interesting. Okay. We stand our ground, Mr. Bird. We are block, and you ring bell. Oh! The noise dissipated it? Interesting. So it doesn't allow us to go... Oh, doy, there are little things on the bell. I did not process those. But so maybe there is a very big distinction between the sight and sound in this game as sort of being two different motifs of the visual things, the creatures of the visual creatures, these things that are taking on shapes and colors, are disrupted by sound and song. They cannot hold their form. I don't know, but that's interesting that the bell disrupted that creature, and that we are having trouble singing, or at least using our voice. What color do we bring back? I'm assuming yellow. For like 3 primary colors. Blue. Okay. Very, very nice. Whoa! Whoa! The night sky. Oh, yeah. But again, who are we? What is our power? Rain! Oh, there's rain. Now, this is the thing I was talking about with ambiance. We are standing in the palm of an ancient statue, whose power we, as a player, do not understand. Being rained on in a color that has not been in this world for we don't know how long, that we summoned. And that's beautiful. I've just taken a moment. Sit with me. Listen to the rain. It's fun because I can hear the rain in the game and the rain out my window. Rain is something that I just find so peaceful. I think that was hopefully clear in like the City of Tears and Hollow Nest and Hollow Knight. Rain just brings a very strong measure of peace to me. I think I've, seen that mirrored in a lot of folks. That seems to come up in a lot of like lo-fi stuff as well, and a lot of things that are meant to be sort of ambient sound, but it's rarely too loud. It's just sort of a nice little soft background sound, a little tippy tappy or the sploosh. And it creates just kind of, to me, a little blanket over the world. Even though if you're standing in it, perhaps it doesn't feel like a blanket. But I don't know, to me it kind of does. I like to walk in it without an umbrella or a coat. Because especially like a really nice, like warm spring rain, but even a very cold rain, because I know I can come back and shower. I say as Meathan, not as Johan. I think as an ink blob, showering would be quite discombobulating. Very diluting. But I don't know, I find it very nice, and it kind of creates a world apart. It is something that can take your monotonous normal life and, in a lot of ways makes it worse, more miserable, and then you're having to deal with the logistics of being damp. But it's different. The world that has become so regular and boring is now one where water falls out of the sky, and instead of standing about, people hurry home, animals take shelter, and it's just different. It breaks up the routine, and I like that. I like that there are events like that. Don't even get me started on snow. But rain is just a lovely thing in that way. So I'm very glad that we have brought. Oh, we need to climb the statue's head. I see. But it's nice that we have brought back rain. Or who knows, even brought back, that we have brought rain. And the rain is going to help grow things, maybe? Oh. I was going to say we swim, but really we float. Oh. Okay. So, the rain... Oh, doy. It's landing on the invisible tree? Oh, so it is. So it is the different colors do have their own little takes on each mechanic. So green is rhythmic. Red is based on when we move. And blue is the rain revealing, at least for now. Or at least for this mechanic, I should say. That's lovely. I like that. I do hope that there is a modicum of similarity between how each how each color kind of. Oh wait. Oh, so we didn't miss the first one because we're coming back. But yeah, so I guess each color does interact in its own little way with each mechanic. And I hope that holds true, so that, like, there will be other ways in which blue reveals hidden information from the water, or the like, or at least, at the very least, in some way involves the rain. That's cool. I like stuff like that. Oh, that does not. I want to get that now. The tree in the background that I passed through, I thought was in the foreground. I have done that a lot in a variety of games, it seems. Let's wait. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go. 6. Oh, okay. Phew. I'm sure we missed a lot through there. A lot. But I'm okay with that for tonight. Oh goodness, it's almost been an hour already. I'm amazed that I'm still awake. I was half expecting that I would wake up to like 8 hours of footage to edit, figure out where I actually fell asleep and how much of that would actually be funny versus just sad and annoying to have to watch. Okay, we swim. We swim. We swim. Oh, so we can get angled launches. That's cool. No, I'm trying. Come on, sirs. I was trying to be like a majestic dolphin. Oh. The little lizardy things in the clouds I definitely thought were eyeballs, and that this was a sun. I thought they were polar bears, okay? Okay? I'm a fool, but I thought they were polar bears, and I was very excited for that. Okay. Shall we reach the new shores of home? Whoop! Oh, we can go pretty far down there. So I'm missing one there. Oh! So it filled up a fountain. Okay. So yet more colors to find. I suppose. Let's go up and see. Vroom. Bum 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 bum. But yay, there, right back to where we started. I'm just kidding. Oh, so we missed 4 of them. Grand. Absolutely, utterly grand. Okay, so I don't think we can go back this way. Yes. It was built with that question in mind, so Where do we go? Where do we go next? Because my assumption would be replaying some of the levels, perhaps. But there was no direct indication of that, so perhaps there's still more to progress. The right side, maybe? Oh dear. I keep falling into water. That will get on my nerves. Oh, the only one missing is killing me. Killing me. Okay. The vine still blocks our path. Boo. Boo. Okay. Okay. So not bottom right. Maybe top right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The onyx? Wait, what? Wow, no, I'm tired. I was going on a whole thing where, because they were like rocky segmentations, I was thinking of the Pokemon Onyx, and I could tell that I suddenly said the word of the Onyx without the rest of the conversation that was occurring in my head being outside my head. Oh wait, we can oh, but we can smash these and go higher now. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Okay. I think that's got to be the next thing that we can do. So I'm going to try at least one more time. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Okay. Woo. I think we'll end here. The mysterious hourglass awaits. This has been lovely. I missed a lot in there, but yeah, it certainly seems like we'll need to go back. I don't know if it will kind of tell us to, or if that's optional, or what. I certainly will get at least, if we can go back to do it, I will get at least the first one, and we'll see what it does, right? Because if it's just like a good job, you did the thing, I'm not as crucially interested. But if it reveals more story or something or the other, I think that'll be quite neat. However, I am, yeah, literally falling asleep as I'm speaking. So, thank you for coming along with me. This has been very nice restoring the color blue to the world and taking a little time to enjoy the lovely rain and all of the other things that the atmosphere has to offer, the wonderful art. I mean, this art is so pretty. I love it so much. I don't know if I actually would 100% want some of it as a print, but there are certainly some where if I saw that in like a very nicely laid out thing that I could hang on my wall, I would go, yeah, 100%. I will take a look at that. I won't necessarily buy it, but I would certainly peruse it. So, it's just very pretty. So thank you all for coming along with me. But for now, I must bid you adieu. Whatever you're doing while watching this, be it day or night, whether you're watching me as your main thing, whether you're watching me in the background while you do the dishes or whatever, I know that's what I'd be doing. I hope that you have a lovely, wonderful rest of whenever it is and are successful in your endeavors. But for now, I must bid you adieu. So, bye.